So the NFC East is in shambles, people. It is not looking good for the 2020 season. Philadelphia Eagles standout right guard Brandon Brooks said Monday that he tore his left Achilles tendon. He tweeted out, "So I guess now that the news is out, yes, I tore my other Achilles, but when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. I'll be back and better than ever. Appreciate the love." Prayers for that man right there. Do you know how painful it is to tear your Achilles once, let alone twice? Okay, you know, it wasn't the same exact Achilles, but still, that's 2 times you had to feel the pain of your Achilles tearing. It's not a fun feeling. Trust me, I've experienced it firsthand. Some of the most painful months of my life. I feel really bad for him, and I know some people are like, "Oh, he's a millionaire, he'll be fine." Can you just stop? Can you just realize that people are human? Like, money is not everything. He still literally has to feel that pain. He has to go through that. He has to go through rehab again. He has to go through surgery again. Even back in 2019, he had a dislocated shoulder. So that's 3 straight years where he's had really bad injuries. This is a guy who already was diagnosed with stress-related anxiety disorder back in 2016. So what does this mean for the Eagles? They need to do something quick. They need to make sure they can fill in that ginormous hole that Brandon Brooks left. And I'm not saying that because of his stature. I'm saying that because he's that good. He was a Pro Bowl talent. Even when he came back after a torn Achilles, man, the dude, he's insane. And I think he'll come back once again, even stronger after this setback. But, you know, for the meantime, the Eagles have a ginormous hole to fill. They can look to free agency. They have Larry Warford, who's 29 years old. He blocked well last year, but he was released because of his $7 million contract. He's not the same player he once was, but he can still be a solid starter for a team at a cheaper price. You have Ronald Leary, 31 years old, last played for the Broncos. Another guy that's kind of injury prone. He hasn't played a full season since his rookie year, and he's missed 19 of the previous 48 games. You have Mike Person, who last played for the Niners. He's 32 years old. He recently just played in the Super Bowl, but he didn't have the best showing in the Super Bowl, you know, and he was dealing with injuries. Another guy, do we want to go down that route? Do you want to sign someone that's kind of injury prone? We have Mike Upati, one of the more well-known guards on this list, you know, last played for Seahawks. Hasn't been very good. Another guy that's old. Do we want to go for a veteran, or do we want to go for youth at that position? That's pretty much the question you gotta ask yourself. Or do we just promote from within? I don't know. Those are like the main guys at the guard position that are free agents. You also have Josh Klein on the Vikings, 30 years old. Just scrolling through the list, I don't really see who I would want besides maybe Larry Warford. That might be the main one I want. He's only 29. If his contract's the only issue, then hey, how he can figure it out. He's a wizard. Now, staying in the same division, shifting over to America's team, Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott has tested positive for COVID-19. For those of you that still think it's fake, for whatever reason, I don't know why, I don't know what world you're living in, but this is very real. And it's starting to affect, you know, people in the NFL. Okay, Ezekiel Elliott was not the only Cowboy to test positive for COVID-19. There are also some Texans players that tested positive for COVID-19, but Zeke was by far like the most popular. That's why he's like the headline of it. But apparently Elliott's agent, Rocky Arsenal, said the star running back was feeling good. He was asymptomatic and he had been tested as a precaution. Only one player was experiencing flu-like symptoms, but is fine now, while the other players who tested positive for the virus were asymptomatic. So people, please continue to wear masks. Continue to just, you know, be safe. Don't go out there acting like things are back to normal, because yeah, even though you don't see symptoms, you never know who could have it. You never know how you could catch it. Just be safe, okay? That's all I'm saying. Head coaches and media members are starting to say they might need to delay the start of the season, and for player safety, for fan safety, I think that might be a good idea. I mean, the Cowboys and Steelers are scheduled to open the preseason at the Hall of Fame game in 52 days. 52 days. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. No players have been in facilities or on fields. Not only are coaches saying that they need to delay the start of the season, but they're questioning the wisdom of playing during a pandemic. Do you think that we should start the season in 52 days? Do you think all of this will be over by then? I don't think it will. As much as I love football, I think we need to do the smart thing and delay it as much as humanly possible and just ensure that everyone is safe before we go back onto the field. I don't know why I'm saying I'm not playing. Before the players go back onto the field, okay? I think we need to make sure everyone's safe, everyone's healthy, because this is scary. This could easily just escalate again. I'm not a scientist or nothing, but I don't know. I'm scared. You know, if someone like Zeke can catch it, anyone can catch it, okay? And also prayers for Brandon Brooks. The NFC East is in shambles. These are the top 2 teams in the East. Okay, and if we don't fill in the hole that Brooks left, Eagles ain't gonna be the same. If Zeke can't play because of Corona, the Cowboys ain't gonna be the same. So who's gonna step up? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for new, and I'll see you on the next one.